Hello and welcome to Alan's first weekly vlog video vlog, which is a vlog. I am vlogging every day. I'm vlogging. I'll stop. At this point, I probably should restart this video, but I've already done it like twice. So, anyhow, why am I doing the vlog? Because I want to. And because having social anxiety means a lot of you I don't get to speak to face to face because I'm scared pooless of you, and everyone else I don't really know. Some people I'm not scared of. I don't know why. It's random. Sometimes I can be in a group of friends and I'm like, yay, talk, and other times it's like, ground bury me, oh, I don't want to talk to anyone, I want them to talk to me. Which, in a group of strangers, it's understandable, but sometimes it's people I've known for years, and it's like, I just can't talk to them. So, if you want to comment underneath, let me know if anyone feels the same way, that sometimes it's hard talking to people we've known for years and you've spoken to before, but for some reason, don't know if social anxiety gets worse as time goes by, and you just can't talk to people you would have talked to for years, and it's really embarrassing when you go to talk to someone. It's like you squeak because you're so nervous and so anxious, and being a 6 foot tall weightlifter squeaking out of fear, out of talking to someone that's possibly like a quarter your size, not the most manly thing I've ever done. And I have a huge beard, so yeah, you can imagine how weird that must look. Imagine how weird it must feel coming from me, or how weird it must feel being me. Yeah, so if you don't like me, imagine what it's like being me. Because I know I do these things. That's the really annoying part. It's not like I'm not aware of my own weirdness. I'm very aware of my own weirdness, my own strangeness, my own quirks, and I beat myself up on a daily basis after and sometimes before I've done them or do them. So yeah, if you're annoyed with me, you're not the most annoyed person with me. I am the most annoyed person with me. So yeah, take a ticket and join the queue. I was hating Alan before it was cool. So anyhow, that's all the negative blah out the way. What's new this week with me? Or besides starting my vlog, yay! Which is really rubbish now, but it'll possibly evolve into a really big YouTube channel. I'll be getting millions and millions of hits, possibly. Anywho, so new this week, as some of you know by looking at my status updates on the old Facebook, I have started my wheat-free 9-month, diet experiment. I'm experimenting on myself to try to get more gains. It's all about them gains. So yeah, I'm cutting out wheat because people are always complaining about it. Ooh, wheat is evil, and it's a carb, and when you're trying to get more definition and get there and whatnot, carbs are the enemy. They're evil carbs, except for good carbs. So yeah, there's complex carbs and there's simple carbs, and there's a carb in a pear tree, 5 golden carbs, 5, 6 carbs a leaping. No, there's all kinds of carbs. If someone can comment below, explain to me in stupid person terms, good carbs, bad carbs, and whatever. Anyhow, so yeah, cutting out wheat for the next 9 months from last Sunday. I'm pointing backwards, but this is so from last Sunday, and hoping it's gonna go well. I mean, I've done like this ridiculous type of thing before. When I had a yeast infection, which it wasn't so ridiculous at the time because I was itching myself half to death. Thank you, diabetes. So yeah, cutting out wheat. The annoying thing is, now, like, I've got into like weightlifting, bodybuilding, strongman. I'm doing like a hybrid of all of them. Just, I want strength of shape. That's what I'm going for. Finding out just how many things have wheat in them. Because before when I did this, I wasn't so much into weightlifting and bodybuilding and strength training and stuff like that. So it was easy that I'll just cut this out, cut that out. Because now I've got protein to think about. Keep a really good high protein level and making sure I have the right nutrition so my body isn't eating its own muscles. Muscles. Nuclear muscles. Yes, I have nuclear muscles. Sorry. I've had lots of coffee. I am on the coffee, the caffeine. And that's a huge mug, by the way. Look at the size of that. Wow. You could like fit a lot of coffee in there. And I did fit a lot of coffee in there, and I drank a lot of coffee in there. And so my nerves are probably completely shut. So that's why I'm here, there, and everywhere. Ugh. So back to the cutting out of the wheat. So yeah. So having to read to make sure that things have no wheat in them and have good protein. And I found out that my favourite sausages, which is the Morrison's value ones, they're like £1.10 or £1.20 or something like that. I know they're my favourite. I should know if it's definitely £1.10 or definitely £1.20. It's cheap. They're cheap when there's like 20 of them, and they taste really good. The texture's really good, and they don't leave a nasty, sticky, greasy mess over my George Foreman grill, which means I don't have to spend like an hour to like a whole day having to try and scrape the leftover grease and burnt bits off my grill without trying not to scrape off. Yeah, lots of coffee. Had lots of coffee, loads of coffee. To scrape off the non-stick stuff, and therefore making it harder to scrape stuff off because non-stick coating has been scraped off. Yeah, seashell. Oh. So yeah, cutting out carbs, and not carbs, cutting out wheat, but lowering down on carbs. So yeah, so cutting out wheat and finding out my favourite sausages has wheat in them is just was a blow to the stomach. And then finding out that burgers have wheat in them and so many things have wheat in them, it is ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Which has kind of made me more determined to cut out wheat, because now I'm more convinced that a theory I heard on was it Dr. Oz, some famous doctor guy in America, saying that we are possibly addicted to wheat, and I think that could be true because the amount of wheat we consume. If you think for a second, like bread, cakes, biscuits, fried chicken, battered fish, breaded fish, pancakes, just loads of stuff, sausages, burgers have wheat. And you know, if you have a lot of something, your system will like become addicted to that. So yeah, so it'll be really, really interesting after 9 months, if I choose to start eating wheat again, what the effect would be. But the main reason again is because I want to lose some flab, so the hours and hours of work I do down the gym, weightlifting and going for walks and whatnot, will show and I will be able to hopefully find someone that finds me both attractive and I just, oh, at least he has a nice personality. Yeah, because and some sell like toys that you press the button and it says nice things. No, it doesn't happen in real life. Personality is important and it should be important, but it shouldn't be the only thing that's important. I think if you go for someone purely because they have a nice personality, that's it. That's a bit patronising, and it's quite cruel, because you should like find someone who like physically is attractive to you and has a nice personality. You should go for as much as the full package as possible. I mean, it probably does work sometimes if someone just goes to the personality. But you know, it kind of sounds a bit like, oh, I'm making do. So yeah, but I know I want to say, oh, don't weightlift because you want to attract someone. Do it for you. Do it for you. Well, I am doing it for me. I like the look of having muscles. I like the confidence it gives me. I like the health aspects. I feel a lot healthier. I feel the best shape in my entire life, which leaves me with my biggest regret that I didn't do this sooner. The weightlifting, not the vlog. The vlog is actually becoming a huge regret right about now because I'm tripping over my own words. So yeah, so I'm cutting out weight for 9 months. So yeah, every week I will give you an update on how that's going. Just some random thoughts, some updates, especially on Hope is Possible. Yes, the dreaded Hope is Possible. You should all be more involved with Hope is Possible. The page is not being used nearly enough, and I'm running out of things to post and ideas and things to write down. If you like the page, use the page. The page is lonely. Feed the page. Feed the pages. Feed. And we need volunteers and whatnot. So yeah, go on board. Help us. Help us save lives. Help us enrich lives. Help us bring the possibility of hope to those who do not have the possibility of hope, or feel they do not have the possibility of hope. You naughty, naughty, naughty people. And I should really stop coughing. Again, coffee. I think it's dehydrated me. Too much coffee. Actually, no. There is never too much coffee. Only too much coffee and not enough water afterwards. And then we're probably looking at me and thinking, why is it going? Because I have a TV behind my laptop screen which has a laptop camera attached to it, and I am looking at the laptop screen, the camera, and the TV behind it because I have lots of coffee and a bad enough attention span as it is. So yeah, that is why this video looks so weird. Hopefully, as I get more money from work and I can get better at editing and looking at webcams, this will look less silly. So, where was I again? I should really keep track of what I'm doing. So yeah, Hope it's Possible. The next big event we're planning is going to be a family fun day, and it's going to be in the summer. It was going to be on June the 28th, but unfortunately it isn't now because it would clash with the Norwood and Crystal Palace Festival thing, and we don't want to clash because clashing means less people for us and less people for them, and we don't want to step on anyone's toes. So if you have any ideas, what would be a really good date to hold one, let me know. If you want to get involved with the family fun day, which would be like face painting, all kinds of stuff. If you, whatever the image of family fun day puts in your head and you have an idea, let me know. Comment underneath, inbox me, send me a message. So yeah, I think that's about it from me. So yeah, take care, God bless. And my advice, or my last bit of advice for today, is check out the anime Toriko. It is a really cool food-based anime. If you think about Pokemon meets Dragon Ball Z meets Man vs. Food, that's Toriko. It's like one of the best animes ever. And I shall do another vlog, hopefully next Thursday, and I shall see you all then. Qapla'.